Hey folks, remember me? Oh, that's right. I'm the guy that believe in all these different videos telling people how Barack Obama is going to become president. And yet I had so many comments from so many people. Oh, Barack's not going to win, and there's no way they'll let a black man be over this country, and watch, you will see the October surprise. And you know what? The "I told you so" thing is self-indulgent. I'm having my way with it because I did tell you all so. Like I said, brothers and sisters, I come not on here to deceive you, but God does have chosen prophets, and that's why I didn't leave a video segment for quite some time. I have to shed it more light too, because I'm like, nah, you know what, I'm not gonna leave anything else, because now it's getting close to that time of truth. I'm gonna wait until it happens, and when it happens, then I'm gonna check my email responses to see all the different comments, or maybe videos people saying as well, to see people's responses. And what did I receive? I received a couple, but not that many, and I didn't expect to receive a whole lot. You know why? Because I know it's marinating in the minds of many that have been watching my channel. That out of my many videos that I have left on here, that was the only thing I have been talking about: prophecy. And I have spoken it several times. Way when Obama and Hillary first started out, I'm talking about when it was down to Obama, Hillary, and John Edwards. When it was down to those three, I was already speaking about Obama way in advance. In the primaries when him and Hillary first went at it, I spoke about Obama winning a nomination way when he was losing, way behind. She way ahead. I was telling people he's gonna win. Why was I telling people that? I wasn't telling people that out of assumption, but out of revelation, out of what was revealed to me about the several things about Obama. And there is more to share, and I have been sharing a bulk of it, but it's much more to share than it. And that's why I call this segment "Time to Open All the Closed Doors." Time to open all the things that I was been refraining from sharing. But I'm not going to share anything in this video segment, but the ones that's to come, because there's more I got to reveal and teach out of Apocrypha. There's more about what's to come, the peace treaty that I spoke of on my very first video segment, which was a year ago. I believe it was a year ago, on my very first video segment in prophecy about the peace treaty, and much more. Like I said, people, not making this up. And now that you see the truth, now that you know who I am and who God has sent and chosen, one of his chosen messengers, in the book of Joel, it says, "Your sons and daughters shall prophesy, the oldest shall dream dreams, and the youngest shall have visions." And I'm one of those chosen ones. I'm one of those chosen messengers of God to proclaim the truth to those that wish to hear it, those that wish to gain understanding about the purpose of life, about the concept of rules and regulations and principles while they are enforced, about the spiritual realm, about the physical realm. And I have chosen this path that he has preordained and destined for me to go on, to fulfill his will, to fulfill his purpose, or to fulfill my purpose as far as what he has chosen me for, and to fulfill his purpose of his will through me on earth. And there's much more that I have to do. But this is only the beginning of my journey. It shall go from the internet to behind a podium to a dozen of people, and a dozen to hundreds, and the hundreds to millions, as I help prepare the way for the second coming of Jesus Christ. The last thing I'm going to leave in this segment to help give you a heads up. Jesus Christ is the real candidate for change. Jesus Christ was the one that came first, or Yahweh, Yeshua, the many names that he is labeled in many different languages. He is the one that came first to change the world, and he did change the world. He changed it by his name alone, not just by his atonement, but his name alone has power. Those who know the name Jesus Christ know love and the meaning of love. Now Barack Obama comes behind Jesus, claiming that he comes to change the world. That right there is the resemblance of Jesus Christ, people. To come change the world. To have many followers, children looking up in the mirror. I mean, there are so many resemblance to Jesus, or resemblance to Jesus, that stand out with Barack Obama. I mean, how blind can you be? That's why I'm constantly revealing it to you on here. I'm not trying to throw these things in your face to try to, make you seem like you're being naive, but in some senses, some people are. Because they choose to be. Now he has picked the guy, as far as part of his administration, to be his chief staff leader. Last name is Emmanuel. People, what are the odds? What are the chances of him picking a guy to be his chief staff coordinator or whatever, to be named Emmanuel? Emmanuel. Come on, people. How you not gonna catch on to it? He picked a guy named Emmanuel? I'm like, what is going on? Like I said, I'm only trying to help you out. I'm only trying to inform you of what's to come. You may say, well, prophet, this, how you expect a prophet to come? When I mostly dress out in public, you know how I dress? Holes in my pants, dirty clothes, probably from working, because I'm always working all the time. So I got to the point, I have a closet full of nice clothes, but I got to the point, I'm like, who am I trying to impress? So I'll go out in public, tore up shirt, a hole in my shirt, hole in my pants, oil on my face, or whatever, not caring. Like, I'm not trying to impress anybody. And the very person you look at as a bum, or man, look how he dressed, it's the very person that could be one of the chosen ones of God. The very person. You never know. But that's beside the point. The point is, I'm trying to help instruct you, and I hope now you believe. Now I hope now you believe the things I have been speaking and trying to inform you of. But there is much more we'll share, brothers and sisters. Much more. Like I said, there is a comparison right there. Jesus came to change the world. Barack Obama comes 2,000 years later, and now I'm finna change the world. Again. No. So that's why the one who already changed the world and who finna clean up the world is finna come after the false one that's coming to so-called change the world again. See, that's why I'm helping to open your eyes. And I'm sure some of you like, wow, he right. Jesus was the first one to come change the world. So you see the comparison between the two. One, the real Messiah, did come to change the world, and the false Messiah claiming to change the world all over again. Interesting. Peace be unto you, in Christ for life.